Welcome. It has been 3 years since I've posted anything on my YouTube channel. I've been focusing on creating classes for our Movement Method online studio, but this class will be both on Movement Method and also on YouTube if that is where you're watching. So thanks for joining. If you like to practice with blocks for pyramid, place one on either side near the front of your mat. We're going to start lying down with your head closer to the back of your mat, your knees bent, feet flat on the floor, and take your arms out to the sides. Cross your right ankle over your left knee for a really easy breezy figure four. And as you start to deepen your breathing, put a little bit of effort into moving your right knee forward. And perhaps even do a little rock along the back of your pelvis to find some slightly different angles. It's as much about connecting to your breath at the very beginning of practice as it is about finding the first stretch. Stick your left foot, wiggle it a little closer to the center line so you can cross your right thigh all the way over your left. Bring your knees in and grab anywhere. Grab a knee in each hand, a shin, an ankle, a foot. So it's a supine gomukhasana. If you need more, and if you've got your feet already, lift your feet up and pull them out towards their own sides so that the cross of your legs gets a little bit deeper. And wrap your outer right hip a little more forward. And think about trying to get the back of your pelvis down on the floor. And if you want to rock a little bit, feel free to rock. Now let go, uncross, grab a knee in each hand, and just widen your knees out to the side so your legs went from being across the midline as far away from the midline as they can go. And then use your hands to bring your knees to about hip width, plant your feet flat on the floor, reach your arms up to the ceiling. Lift your arms way higher as you inhale so your shoulder blades widen. Glute bridge, exhale, lift your bum up. Lower down as you breathe in, but before you relax all the way, exhale, lift yourself up again. And as you do several more of these, make it really just about the action of hip extension, of the backs of your legs working to lift your hips. It's not at all about how high you're going. It's certainly not a back bend. You're really trying to reach your arms higher and bring your chest lower to fight the back bend feeling. It almost feels like you're trying to do a cat spine as your hips go up and down. Now, the next time your hips land, keep them down. Take your right arm on the bottom, either for eagle arms or hug. Press your back into the floor, your low back too. Take a deep breath in at the bottom. Ab curl, lift your head and your shoulders as you exhale. Think of your elbows touching your navel. Lower down as you breathe in, and then lift up again as you exhale. If you'd rather have your hands behind your head, feel free to do that for more neck support. You got a few more. You might add a lift of your right shin as you curl up. Lower on inhale, and then exhale, left shin lifts. One more each side, or two more if you haven't added the lift of the shin. You can keep your low back flush with the floor. And then come down, relax your arms out to the sides, and cross your left ankle over your right knee. Easy breezy figure four. Move your left knee forward. Rock a little if that's nice, along the back of your pelvis. Deep breaths, arms just relaxed out to the side, away from the midline. Now heel toe your right foot closer to center and cross your left thigh all the way over. Bring your knees in for the supine gomukhasana, or cow face legs. Hold your knees or shins or ankles or feet. If you need more, lift your feet up, pull them out to their own sides, cross your legs more deeply, steer your outer left hip forward. Breathe as if you had lungs down in your outer hips. If it's nice to move, move. Okay, release. uncross, grab a knee in each hand, open your knees wide for a moment, rock side to side. Use your hands to bring your knees to hip width, land your feet, reach your arms up as high as they'll go, breathe in, glute bridge, exhale, peel your spine up off the floor. Lower, inhale, it's not about how high you go. Tuck your tailbone, exhale, try to pull your belly button even down, your front ribs down. A few more, arms higher, chest lower, tailbone curling up towards the ceiling, backs of your legs firing. Pull your feet towards your shoulders as you do this. And one more time, your strongest one yet, which does not have to be your highest. Now, as you land, left arm on the bottom, eagle or hug. Press your low back into the floor, inhale. Lift up, lift your right shin maybe, and bring elbows towards your right knee. And then lower as you inhale, but before you relax, come up again and exhale, go to the left as your left shin lifts. Inhale, come down with control. Exhale, right shin, twist towards your right knee. Inhale, lower. Exhale to the left. Two more, so one more each side. When you're done, cactus arms out to the side. Relax your feet. Now notice if you try to push your arms into the floor that your rib cage lifts up towards the ceiling. So could you relax your arms for a moment, try to glue your back ribs to the ground, bring your knees one at a time in towards your chest, and give yourself a little tuck, tailbone tuck. So you're going to feel your core the whole time. Now press your arms down into the floor, your cactus arms. The action of trying to dig the backs of your hands into the floor is external rotation. So let's keep the shoulder blades down, but start to dial the forearms up so you do some internal rotation, but without lifting your shoulder blades. And then go back to external, backs of the hands, try to touch the floor. And then do that again. Internally rotate. Don't go so far that your shoulder blades lift. Externally rotate. Try to keep your front ribs in. Holy heck, my core is really working too. Again, internally rotate. Externally rotate. Now one more time to internal, and then keep that and walk your elbows in so they're back on your mat. So you got robot arms. Land your feet on the floor. Press your back into the floor, your low back too. Do a glute bridge. Peel yourself up into a glute bridge. And then take your arms to straight along the floor. Interlace your hands if you like that underneath of you. Tuck your arms under, and without losing any of your legs, lift your chest. Find yourself in a bridge. As you ground down through your feet, pull your feet towards your hands. Send your tailbone towards your knees. Press your arms into the floor and lift your chest. Now stay up, but let go. Widen your arms enough that you could roll down for 3. 1 vertebra at a time. 2. Low back before your bum. 1. Knees to chest. Grab the backs of your thighs. Rock and roll. If rocking doesn't feel good on your back, just rock a little side to side. And however you want to get to tabletop, either roll over or use the rock to cross your shins to land your hands. All fours. Cat-cow. As you take a few rounds of moving your spine with your breath, feel free to make it your own. If you feel like shifting your hips around, barrel rolling your ribs, circling, whatever you like. And then at some point in the next several breaths, find your way into a downward facing dog. And when you get to a dog, investigate, where do you feel all of your breath? And you could even experiment. Just shove your chest towards your legs. So you go into a little back bend and notice how all your breath just floods into the front of your body. Now redirect your breath into your back ribs, and that's going to bring you a little bit more forward. Take the back bend out so that you can have 360 degrees of breathing in down dog, which is going to be really important as you come forward to a high plank. So find a high plank. I'm going to put my knees down for this one, but you do you. So 360 degrees of breath happens inside of 360 degrees of core. Push your palms into the floor. Feel your shoulder blades widen. Front low ribs, they pull in and up. Keep directing breath into your back body so that your 360 breath lives inside the container of your 360 core. One more inhale. Lower yourself to the ground as you exhale. Point your toes, lift your hands, hands-free cobra. So glue your feet down, drag the front of your pelvis forward. Without your hands, just use your upper back to lift. Draw your gaze down instead of up so you do a little bit less neck. Now as you touch the floor with your palms, make it feel like a push-up to go up to your knees. Without letting your hands slide back, pull your hips back towards your heels. So it's like you're going to child's pose, but leave your hands forward and really pull your hips back towards your heels. You open your armpits fully. Then come forward enough that you can tuck your toes and lift up, downward facing dog. That is the flow of the opening practice. So with the breath now, inhale forward to a plank. Exhale all the way to the ground. No hands. Inhale, lift your chest. Child's pose. Exhale, leave your hands right at the front. Come forward. Inhale, enough to tuck your toes. Downward facing dog. Exhale, we'll come back to that. Walk your feet forward all the way up to your hands. Standing forward fold. Grab opposite elbows if that's nice for you. And hang for a few deep breaths. Really giving in the weight of your upper body to gravity. Relax the weight of your head fully. Just feel your spine getting to flip upside down and not have to fight gravity so much. Just give in. You drop your arms like a massage for your back body. Roll up 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take your arms over your head. Deep breath in. Right arm on the bottom for eagle or hug. Exhale. Now bend your knees. Do a squat as you inhale. And then stand up. Exhale. Strongly straighten your legs. Do that again. Inhale. Squat down. Exhale. Stand. Could you think of pulling your arms apart? Do that again. Inhale. So they twist tie a little more deeply. Exhale. Stand. Now go down one more time as you inhale. Stay down. Fold. Keep your arms if it works. And exhale. Take a deep breath in, right in between your shoulder blades. Untangle your arms as you exhale and come to fingertips for a halfway lift. Breathe in. Left foot back. Exhale, lunge. Tap your back knee down. Roll onto the outer edge of your right foot. So your right knee is going to go out to the right. I call this one pigeon lunge. So you're on just the pinky toe edge of your right foot. Your inner foot is off the floor, but think about directing it towards the floor so as not to dump into your outer ankle. You can heavy your pelvis here and lengthen your spine and widen your chest. This will be part of the pulse in between here and pyramid. So if you like blocks under your hands for pyramid, grab them right now. You'll stay here for another breath in. Straighten your legs as you exhale and ground your right inner foot. Now in between those two, so rock forward, pigeon lunge, back knee down, right knee wide. Exhale, straighten your legs, ground your inner right foot. Do that again once more. Inhale, pigeon lunge. And then as you straighten your legs, exhale, stay this time with your right inner foot grounded. Or walk your hands over to the right. If you want to take your blocks, you certainly can. Both hands on the outside of your right leg. You might even turn your feet a little bit towards the right and wag your tail to the left. So now your legs are across the midline in this wonky shape. And you're really sticking your butt out to the left if you need more and turning your feet more to the right. Come on back to the center. Bend your front knee. Ditch your blocks. Down dog. Step your right foot back. Come back to that flow. Inhale to a plank. Fill your back ribs. Exhale all the way to the ground. No hands. Inhale, lift your chest. Strong legs. Push back. Exhale, child's pose. Leave your hands right at the front. Rock forward, breathe in, tuck your toes, down dog, breath out. Full breath in, full breath out. Right leg, take it up, inhale. Step it forward, exhale. Find a lunge on your fingertips as you breathe in. Can your back leg be straight as you breathe out? Twist your right arm up towards the ceiling, inhale. Take your left shoulder back as you exhale. Now pull your right thigh bone back, breathe in, and lift your left thigh bone higher as you exhale. One more deep breath in, turn to the right. Touch the floor with both hands as you exhale. Step forward, halfway lift, inhale. Fold and exhale. Roll up all the way, inhale, sweep your arms up. Left arm on the bottom, eagle or hug, exhale. Bend your knees, squat, inhale. Stand, exhale. Inhale, go down. Think of pulling your arms apart. Exhale, stand. Let's go shoulders down. Again, inhale, sit. Shoulders down, elbows up. Exhale, stand. So many things going on. One more time, go down. Inhale, stay down. Fold, keep your arms. Exhale. One deep breath in, right between your shoulder blades. Exhale, untangle, come to fingertips. Halfway lift, breathe in. Right foot back. Exhale, tap your knee down. Open your left knee out to the side, few breaths. Pigeon lunge on the outer edge of your left foot. So just let your knee fall open to the left. Be on fingertips, or you could already grab your blocks as you sink your hips low and lengthen your spine forward. If you want the blocks, make sure you've got them. You're here for another breath in. Pyramid, straighten your legs. Exhale, ground your left inner foot. Let's go again. Inhale, pigeon lunge, back knee down, left knee wide. Exhale, straighten both, left big toe mound down. Again, inhale, knee wide, chest up. Exhale, straighten and hold it there, pyramid. Or take your hands, blocks if you want them, over to the left. Turn your feet, even if you want, to the left if you want more, and wag your tail to the right. Whew. Hello, outer hips. It's almost like a Gomukhasana, but with straight legs. So it can be very intense. Make sure it's not intense on your knees. You just want to feel this in your outer hips. So you pull your left hip back a little more. And then untangle yourself, go back to the front, bend your left knee, down dog, step back. Last one of these, inhale forward to a plank. Exhale, lower to the floor. No hands. Inhale, lift your chest. Push back. Exhale, hips to heels. Rock forward. Inhale. Tuck your toes. Down dog. Exhale. Full breath in. Fill your back. Full breath out. Left leg up. Inhale. Step forward. Exhale. Pop to fingertips. Breathe in. Charge your back leg. Breathe out. Left arm. Inhale it up. Right shoulder back. Exhale. Pull your left thigh bone back. Breathe in. And then one more for your back leg. Exhale, straighten it. Deep breath in, turn, inhale. Lower your left hand, exhale. Step forward, halfway lift. Breathe in. Fold, breathe out. Roll up, inhale, sweep your arms up. Stay standing, mountain pose. Exhale, either hands to heart or arms to your sides. Step full breath in. And a full breath out. Arms down if they're not already. Reach up, inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, fold forward over your legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Left foot back, exhale. And then right foot back, high plank, breathe in. Either Chaturanga or to the floor, breathe out. Could be cobra, could be up dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Full breath in. Full breath out. Lift your heels, breathe in. Bend your knees, exhale, step or jump. To your hands, lengthen, inhale. Fold, exhale. Rise, roll or hinge. Inhale, reach up. Fold right back down. exhale. Lengthen, breathe in. Right foot back, breathe out. Left foot back, plank, inhale. Lower any amount, exhale. Cobra or up dog, or even a push-up if you'd rather. Skip the back bends. Down dog, exhale. Deep breath in. Full breath out. Heels up, inhale. Bend your knees, exhale, step or jump. Lengthen, inhale. Fold, exhale. Rise, inhale. Mountain, exhale. Pause. Feet hip width, hands on the body, eyes closed. Slow your breathing. Slow your heartbeat. And then open your eyes and take your hands down to your hips. Put all your weight in your right foot. Come to your left big toe. I'm going to turn to face you in case you're not sure what I'm talking about. So all your weight's on your right foot. I'm going to bend your right knee and stick your butt out to the right. And then as you exhale, suck your right buttock in and straighten your leg. And then do that again. So stick it out. You're losing your outer hip stability. And as you exhale, you're finding it. One more time. Stick it out. Inhale. Suck it in as you exhale. Now commit to your right leg being so strong that your left knee just floats up. Doesn't matter how high. Just really plug into the stability of your right foot. Feel free to use a wall or a chair or a couch to help you with balance. And then put your left foot on the floor. Come to your right big toe. Bend your left knee and stick it out as you inhale. And then suck it right in as you exhale. 2 more though, a little sassy hip dip. Exhales, bring it back. One more time. Feel your outer left hip really working and then commit to it and float your right knee up. Doesn't matter how high. Plug into the security of your left foot, your left hip, you're really going to need it for this next sequence. Put your right foot back on the floor. Come to your left big toe. Bend your knee and stick it out once. And then suck it in. Keep it in. Guess I better get back to the front of my mat. Left knee floats up. All right, it's all about the right hip. My suggestion is to keep both knees at least a little bent. Warrior 3. Start to tip back. So as you reach your left leg back, keep both knees bent. Right buttock in. Left hip, turn it down. Notice your ribs falling like a hammock. Rein them in. Breathe into your back. And then rise to stand. Left knee into your chest again. So all about the right leg. And then do it again. Warrior 3. Ooh, right hip in, left hip down. Ribs in, breath in your back. And then rise back up, left knee to chest. Last time, 2 warrior 3. You're going to hold it there. Right buttock in. Sound like a broken record. Left hip down, but I really mean it. Front ribs in. Breath in your back. And then take a giant step back. Land your knee. Ooh, reach your arms up into a lunge. Right hand to right thigh. Hook a twist. Left elbow outside the right knee. Prayer your palms. And as you turn to the right, your arms are certainly pulling your right knee in. So push your right knee out into your elbow, to your upper left arm. If you want a little more heat, straighten your back leg and squeeze your left butt cheek. And turn your heart to your thumbs. See if you can find your twisting muscles, like that last lunge where you had no leverage, to help you turn. So not just the arm pulling on the leg. Okay, release lower to fingertips. Lift your back knee if it was down. Turn to the left and straddle. Take a halfway lift. Breathe in. Bend your left knee, lateral lunge. Exhale. Center, breathe in. Right side, breathe out. To the middle, inhale. Let's go again. Exhale to the left. Center, breathe in. One more to the right, breathe out. Now right to the middle, inhale. Both heels in. Exhale, bend your knees. Hands to thighs. Come up on a 45. Inhale. Twist to the right. Look over your right shoulder and exhale. Center, breathe in. To the left, breathe out. Again, middle. Inhale. Try not to be super upright, so you're not in a big back arch. Exhale to the right. More of a 45. Inhale, center. You got one more. Exhale to the left. Now come right to the center. Breathe in. Stay, but hands to heart. Exhale. Knees wider. Inhale. Hips a little lower. Exhale. You got one more deep breath. Fill your back. Commit to your legs. Exhale. Rise. Arms up, legs straight. Warrior two. Exhale. Set up your feet. Full breath in. Make sure your back toes are turned a little forward. Full breath out. Reverse warrior. Inhale. Keep bending your right knee forward. Exhale. Lift your right waist. Inhale as you reach back. Right thigh a little lower. Exhale. One more deep breath in. Hands to the floor. Exhale. High plank. Step back. Breathe in. Chaturanga or the floor. Exhale. Up dog or cobra. Inhale. Downward dog. Exhale. Full breath in. Full breath out. Right leg in the air. Inhale. Step forward. Exhale. Back knee down. Arms up. Inhale. Left arm on the bottom. So left under the right. We're doing that side first. Eagle or hug. Lean forward. Suck your right buttock in. Lift your back knee. All about the right hip. Lean forward. Warrior three. Eagle arms. Left hip down. Right hip in. Think of lifting your front ribs up away from your eagle elbows. Rise to stand. Left knee into your chest. Eagle. Wrap your left leg over once or twice. Alternatively, figure four if this feels like it's too much. Pull your left hip back so your knees come to the left. That's going to bring them closer to center. Let's go hips down, shoulders down, elbows up. Now the action is trying to pull your arms and legs apart, and notice how that makes you stronger from the outside in. So you really sucked yourself into the midline. Last pose, Karate Kid. Arms in the air, left knee in the air, and then release your left foot down, relax your arms. Have a pause. If you need a shake, have a shake. Let's just take a moment, or even 2 moments, because this is the second time that I am doing this class for you since my first recording did not work. So if you think your legs are working hard, mine are on double time. But I love it. Let's go hands to your hips. Put your weight in your left foot. Come to your right big toe. And one time, stick it out as you inhale. And then suck it in as you exhale. Hold it in and float your right knee up. It's all about your left leg. Have any degree of bend to both knees. And then fly back. Warrior three. Left buttock in, right hip down. Legs can certainly be bent. I highly suggest it. Rise back up. Left hip is doing all the work for you as your right knee comes up. And then do it again. Fly back. Left hip in, right hip down. One more time, all the way up. And then warrior three. Fly back and stay. Left hip in, right hip down. Front ribs up, breath in your back. Giant step back. Land your toes in your knee. Reach your arms up. Take your left hand to your left thigh and twist. Hook your right elbow on the outside of your left knee. Prayer your hands and turn. Push your knee out so that your shin stays vertical. And then if you want more, lift your back knee. Charge your back leg. So find your twisting muscles, not just your leverage. You pull your left thigh bone back. Lengthen your left waist too. So both side bodies get long as you turn. Release. Come to fingertips. Lift your back knee if it's not already. Turn to the right. Straddle. Halfway lift. Breathe in. Right knee bends. Exhale. We'll just do one of each. Lateral lunges. Center. Breathe in. Switch. Exhale. Go to the left. Right to the center. Breathe in. Both heels in. Bend your knees and exhale. Hands to thighs. Rise on a 45. Inhale. To the left. Twist. Exhale. Center, breathe in. Switch. Exhale, go to the right. Come to the middle, inhale. Stay in the middle, hands to your heart. Exhale. Knees wider, inhale. Hips a little lower, exhale. One more breath, commit. Inhale, fill your back. Exhale. Rise, arms up, inhale, legs straight. Warrior two, fix up your feet, and exhale. Full breath in. Make sure your back toes are turned a little forward. Deep breath out. Reverse warrior, reach back, inhale. Left knee, send it farther forward and wider, exhale. Left lung, deep breath in. Left thigh a little lower, exhale. One more, in. Hands down, out. Plank pose, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Rise, back bend, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Full breath in. Maybe open your mouth. Let it out. Left leg up, inhale. Step it forward, exhale. Back knee down, arms up, inhale. Right arm on the bottom, exhale. Wrap the arms, eagle or hug. Deep breath in. Lean a little forward as you exhale. Suck your left buttock in, breathe in. And then lift your back knee as you exhale. Try to get your belly up off your left thigh. Gaze a little forward. Try to just transfer the weight to your left foot and fly your right leg. Eagle, warrior three. Now it's all about your left hip. Rise up, right knee into your chest. Eagle, wrap your right leg over once or twice. Figure four is a great alternative. Pull your right hip back. Move your knees closer to the midline. Hips down, shoulders down, elbows up. Now add the pull like you're trying to starfish. You're trying to pull your arms and legs out to their own sides. Karate Kid. Ooh, right knee up, arms up. And then relax, land your feet, your arms. Have a moment. Now find a mountain pose with your feet hip width apart. Reach your arms first just forward. And as your fingertips reach forward, pull your chest back. So you feel your abdominals engage. So the only thing that's going to change is that your arms are going to lift up over your head. So flex your shoulders without flaring your ribs. And then take your arms wide into cactus. And just like when you were on the floor, notice that moving your arm bones back tends to move your ribs forward. So keep your ribs in place like they're glued against the wall behind you, and then take your forearms back. And then internally rotate your shoulders so your palms start to face a little more towards the floor. And then go back to external. Do that again, internally rotate. Externally rotate. Now one more time, do internal. Keep that. Bring your arms down and back behind you. Take your hands, cup the back of your pelvis. Glutes on, pull down and lift your chest into a little standing back bend. And just like in the prone, the belly down cobra with no hands, really use your legs. Feel your legs, your glutes toned under your hands. Lift your pubic bone. And as you extend through your upper back, do less neck. So less head back, more chin in. And then rise up to vertical and just relax your arms down or place your hands on your body. Close your eyes and use your breath. Like it could flood the back of your body like a counter pose. And drop your arms by your sides, bend your knees a bit, tuck your chin in and do a roll down, like a massage for the back body from top to bottom. Once you get all the way down, step yourself back to a down dog. And then lower your knees. Sit back on your heels. Sit up. Rest your hands in your lap. If you are more comfortable sitting on a block, put a block or two between your feet. And then give yourself a hug. Put your left arm on the bottom to start. And get your fingertips as close to each other behind you as you can. Now relax your shoulders out of your ears. Lean forward, put your elbows on the floor, and then just let go of your shoulder blades so your hands drop off the sides of your mat. See if you can actually slide them farther away from each other so you cross a little higher on your upper arms. Rest your chin on your right bicep. If you'd rather have a block under your head, you could grab one. And with your upper back really wide, you probably feel this mostly as a stretch on your outer upper arms. Put a little bit of effort into it. So every time you exhale, push your hands into the floor and straighten your elbows a little, or some of you might go all the way. And then relax that as you inhale. And then do it again as you exhale. A couple more. And if you're still pulsing, relax that. Go back to the hug, so your hands grab your upper back. Roll up to sit, and then stand up on your shins like a glute bridge. Take your arms wide into cactus. Internally rotate, so spin your palms down at your shoulders, and then draw your elbows back and down. Grab the back of your pelvis, active legs, lift your chest. Find a variation of camel. It's all legs and upper back, less neck, and no low back. Rise up, take a seat on your heels or block. Rest your hands in your lap or on your body. Close your eyes. And flood yourself with breath. Find a hug, right arm on the bottom. Get your hands as close behind you as you can so your arms cross snugly. Lean forward, land your elbows, drop your hands, and then wiggle your hands if they'll go farther across the midline. Rest your chin on your left bicep. Soften into this weird shape. And then add those little pulses, 4 of them as you exhale, straightening your arms. Pushing the backs of your hands into the floor on your breaths out. Just work a little bit of strength inside of this very weird pose. And then relax. Return to the hug. Grab your shoulder blades. Last time. Rise up all the way. Stand on your shins. Glute bridge. Feeling. Cactus your arms. Internally rotate your shoulders. Take your arms back and down. Grab the back of your pelvis. If you have a different camel pose that you love, feel free to take it. I'm just into these really strong camels that aren't so deep. So strong legs, strong upper back, open chest, less neck, really no low back. If you need more time, stay. Otherwise, come on up. Sit back. Hands in your lap or on your body, eyes closed. And then open your eyes, shift your hips to one side, take your legs out in front of you. Do a little bum scoot forward. And we'll take diamond-shaped legs. So you can come close for Baddha Konasana or far away for Tadasana, whatever is your preference. If you've never tried your feet really far away from you in this longer diamond shape, I really love it. So it's just a different feeling than Baddha Konasana. It's not better or worse, just different. No effort required. Just create the shape and then be in it. Soften into it. Let your legs be heavy. And then if you like fingertips on the ground, I like that to help me roll up. Feel free to add that in. Take your hands to your outer knees and pick them up so you can land the soles of your feet. If you know you like blocks for Shavasana, bring them closer so they can be reachable as you hold the backs of your thighs and roll yourself down, bringing your knees into your chest. And then take your knees wide and rock. If you'd rather take happy baby, you can grab your feet instead. And if it's even nice for you as you rock to one side to straighten that leg, and same on the other side, or even do a big straddle with straight legs and rock. Really anything goes. And then gather your legs back towards the midline. Bend them if they're straight. Wrap your arms around your shins. Give yourself a little hug. If you need anything else as part of your closing series, please take it. Otherwise, release your legs. If you have props, bolsters, blankets, anything, make yourself as comfortable as you possibly can. As you sprawl out on the floors, and just make sure there's space for you to soften around you. So as if you were able to really melt into a puddle, have some space around you, if that's possible. So move a block or a water bottle, whatever might be there. Now just once, take a really deep breath in through your nose. Have a little pause, full. And then open mouth as dramatic as you want. Let all the air out. Now do that again through your nose. Breathe in. Be a little different this time. Find again, whenever you're full, that really soft pause. And this time through your nose, a really gradual breath out. So as your breath leaves your body, just imagine your whole body sinking more heavily into the ground. And do that again when you're empty. Take a slow and gradual breath in. Find a gentle, soft pause at the top where there's no gripping or holding. And when it's time for you to let the air out, do it slowly through the nose. And then one more time at your own pace. And when you finish, just let your breath be completely at rest to join your physical body in Shavasana. Complete relaxation, restoration. And I will leave you here to have a lovely little rest. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope to see you on the mat again soon. Thank you.